Hello and welcome. This video is about frequently asked questions from newer players. Each question has a timestamp in the description which will take you to the relevant part in the video. This video contains the following questions. How to highlight an enemy to your team, why is my ship turning on its own, how to show enemy ship HP, how to follow shells when they have been fired, how to enable replays, why is the game too easy, where can I see my stats, and what does POI mean? How to highlight an enemy to your team.
Reporting the position of a priority target.
To highlight the target for allies, you have to go into Options, Settings, Controls, and then in Keyboard Controls scroll down until you find the Highlight Target for Allies. And this should be empty for you. Assign a key to it. I assigned the B key to it. And now when I hover my mouse over the enemy target ship and press B, it gets highlighted to the team. Why is my ship turning on its own? Sometimes in battle you will notice that your ship is turning on its own. The reason is that in Settings, Controls, and here on the collision avoidance system it is set to on. Set it to off and click OK. The reason you don't want collision avoidance system is that sometimes it will just make you run into islands. However, note that if you use the autopilot mode, then that will always have collision avoidance systems on, regardless of whether you've turned it off or not. How to show the enemy ship HP. To show the enemy HP, you simply have to hold the left Alt key down, and this will show the distance indicator and the HP. Of course, there is also the possibility to go into Settings, Controls, and here you can tick Alternative Battle Interface mode. If you select this, then you don't have to hold down the Alt key. HP bars will be shown on enemy ships all the time. How to follow shells that have been fired. To follow shells that have been fired, you simply press the Z or Z key while the shells are in the air, and this will follow the shells. Alternatively, you can press the middle mouse button to fire your guns instead of the left mouse button. This will automatically follow the shells. Also, this works for torpedoes. How to enable replays. This was the subject of a video before, so I'll just give you the annotation link to that video. It is pretty straightforward and I would recommend doing it. It also discusses how to play them back. Why is the game too easy? Well, the simple answer is because you're playing against bots. You see, you have to actually manually click on this co-op battle button and select random battle here before pressing the battle key to actually play against other players. This is something common that many people at the start overlook. So once you do this, battles will be a lot harder. Best of luck. Where can I see my stats? Well, there are two answers to this question. One is in the client, you go into the Profile tab, and here you can see your win rate under the Summary tab, your draws, your defeats, your battles survived, and some minor stats. Of course, you can also see your achievements and other stuff. There's also a second possibility. The second possibility is if you go to the main page of World of Warships. This works for all regions, I think. Then here you click on the Players tab, and this should automatically show you your stats. If it doesn't, just search for your player name here and you will find it. And here you can see much more detailed statistics. You can also see a drop down or breakdown by ship type, which will also tell you how well you're doing with them. This is a really neat utility, and I would recommend at least taking a look at it. What does POI mean? The word POI is actually a suffix in Japanese meaning ish, expressing uncertainty of something. And the reason why it's popular is this girl in the middle of the screen. She likes adding the word POI into her sentences. The reason is that she is the personification of the Shiratsuyu class destroyer Yudachi. And the destroyer herself was in her last battle was a bit hazy. At least the historical accounts by Westerners and the Japanese differ. And because of that confusion, nobody really, knows exactly what she did, but by everyone's account, she did some very heroic actions, breaking the American ship line, which essentially made a battle which would have been a complete defeat for the Japanese into something that was a great battle for the Japanese. And that's essentially it. Well, okay, not quite. The game itself made her quite popular, but then when the anime came out, then it simply exploded because she kept saying poi everywhere in the actual anime. And since people really like speech tics, it exploded in popularity. It's something similar to why people shout burning love when they play the Congo. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe and keep an eye out for a stream in the near future. And thanks for watching.